Hello, Oilers fans. Austin here with today's pregame report between the Edmonton Oilers and the Anaheim Ducks. Now, the Ducks on paper and in the standings should not be too much of an issue for this Oilers squad to handle. However, all season long, the Ducks have been a thorn in the side of Edmonton. They have defeated the Oilers 5-3 and 6-2 this season. Their most recent matchup was that 6-2 win at Rogers Place at Edmonton. So for the Oilers, they're going to have to try and find a way to neutralize the speed of Anaheim and find a way to get a win. Yes, you're still without McDavid. You're still without Draisaitl. Still not sure about the overall health of Trent Frederic. They're still missing Stuart Skinner. It sounds like Olivier Rodrigue is going to get the start tonight, his first ever NHL start, at least according to Jim Matheson. So there's a lot of interesting storylines heading into this game. And another interesting storyline is Edmonton can actually clinch a playoff spot tonight if they defeat the Ducks in any fashion, so regulation, overtime, or shootout, and the Flames lose to the San Jose Sharks in regulation, the Edmonton Oilers will book their ticket to the Stanley Cup playoffs. And as of right now, it does not look likely that the Oilers will have home ice advantage. It definitely looks like they're going to finish third in the Pacific Division, unless something outrageous happens and LA starts losing a whole bunch. But the way the LA Kings are playing, can't see that happening. So the Oilers, all they have to do is find a way to just keep building on their system, keep playing as a unit, and hope that they can bank some points leading into the playoffs, and hope, number one, most important thing, get healthy here. So if you end up enjoying this pregame report, make sure to smash that like button. It goes a long way in supporting the channel. In the pregame report, we're going to be going over the lineups, the game day stats, the keys to the game, players to watch, and of course, the score prediction. So let me know all of your thoughts in the comments section below as we look at the projected lineups. Now, as of the recording of this video, I have not heard of any changes to the line, so we are going to project these lines. These are from dailyfaceoff.com. So Bud Colson with Nugent Hopkins and Victor Arvidsson. I thought they had a very quiet game against the LA Kings, and credit to the LA Kings, by the way, just the way they played in their system without McDavid and Draisaitl. It was a very difficult task to ask that top line to produce, and unfortunately, they were not up to that task. But I don't fully blame them, because when LA is on their game, there's a reason why they're the best defensive team in the NHL. Hopefully, against the Anaheim Ducks, that line can get going, and especially Vasily Podkolzin. I know he does a lot of really good things away from the puck, but he really does need to start contributing on the score sheet if he wants to have a chance to stay in this lineup, win the playoff start, because there are guys that are going to be coming into the lineup here. You're going to have Evander Kane coming back. Trent Frederic, as of right now, is in the lineup. You're going to have McDavid, Draisaitl. There's only so many spots in this forward group, and right now, in my opinion, I think Podkolzin's probably one of the guys on the outside looking in once the playoffs start. On the second line, you may have Frederic with Henrique and Hyman, though we'll see what the status of Trent Frederic is. He only played about 7 minutes against the LA Kings. His first shift, he threw a hit, and then he was kind of banged up. He didn't play for most of the first period after that, but he was able to go out and have a few shifts throughout the second and third period. He wasn't super effective, but he didn't look bad either. So obviously, I think there's a bit of load managing going on with that ankle or leg, whatever his injury was. So we'll see if Frederic looks a bit more comfortable. We'll see if he gets a bit more ice time tonight. On the third line, you'll have Jeff Skinner with Matthias Janmark and Connor Brown. Now, this line is a line that is up and down. When they're going, they're the best line on the team. And when they're not going, they are just horrifying to watch. Though I don't put too much blame on Jeff Skinner for the most part. He's the kind of the offensive driver. Connor Brown, he's good at getting in on the forecheck. Matthias Janmark, he's good at skating around all over the ice. So hopefully they can, all three of those, you put all of those traits combined, let's see if they can get some offense tonight. And on the fourth line, you'll have Max Jones, Kasperi Kapanen, and Corey Perry. Unfortunately for Corey Perry, he's stuck with a boat anchor in Max Jones. And Kasperi Kapanen, though he is utilizing his speed well, he's not really getting in on the forecheck. He's not getting into scoring areas. He has one goal since January or something outrageous. We need Kapanen to start producing as well. On defense, you'll have Wallman with Bouchard, Nurse with Stetcher, Kulak with Emberson, and like I mentioned earlier, it does sound like Olivier Rodrigue is going to get his first NHL start tonight for the Edmonton Oilers. We are rooting for the kid. I hope he has a great game tonight, and let's see what the kid's made of while we wait for Stuart Skinner to get healthy, because if he does show well here, and Calvin Pickard's been playing well, not saying that Stuart Skinner would ever be sidelined, but it is nice to have an extra option just in case. Now, when we take a look at the game day stats, the Anaheim Ducks, they are 33, 35, and 8. They are 4, 5, and 1 in their last 10 games. Now, the Oilers are not 7, 2, and 1 in their last 10. They are 6, 3, and 1. Let me just quickly correct that. I don't know why my graphics always do this. There's always like one thing wrong on here, so my apologies for that. The Anaheim Ducks, they rank 30th in expected goals for percentage. They rank 32nd on the power play. They rank 30th on the penalty kill, 27th in goals for, though you would never know that they rank 27th in goals when they play Edmonton because they just find a way to put 5 pucks past our goaltending every single time. Goals against per game is 23rd. Corsi 4 ranks 30th, and shots for percentage ranks 30th. The Anaheim Ducks are basically bottom 5 in every single statistical category other than goals against per game because their team save percentage is actually quite strong. Jock Gibson has a 912 save percentage. Lucas Dostal has a 903, and as a team, the Anaheim Ducks have a 901 save percentage. The Oilers, as a team, they have an 893. So the Ducks, they give up a lot of shots, but they're getting a lot more saves than a team like Edmonton is, for example. On the Oilers side, they're 44, 27, and 5, 6, 3, and 1 in their last 10 games. They rank 4th in expected goals, 6th on the power play. They rank 20th on the penalty kill. That penalty kill has been looking real strong as of late, and they're going to have to find a way to continue that strong play on the kill if they want to have any chance of being successful moving forward and in the playoffs. Goals per game ranks 10th. Goals against per game ranks 15th. Corsi 4 ranks 4th, and shots for percentage ranks 2nd. The Oilers continue to be a good puck possession team, a good shot metric team, though you would like to see a little bit more goals. You'd like to see a little bit less goals against. But overall, as a team, the Oilers are a good team. They just need to do a few things to, produce a bit more offense and make me a little bit more confident heading into the playoffs. And speaking of that, the keys to the game. These are some of the things that I want Edmonton to work on tonight against the Anaheim Ducks. For Edmonton, score the first goal. This is super, super important. If you're scoring the first goal, you're not chasing, you're not using as much energy trying to chase the game, and you're able to play your system the entire way. The Oilers, when they fall behind, it's just too much of an ask right now for a group that is missing their 2 best players in the lineup. Get that first goal. Give Olivier Rodrigue some confidence that the players in front of him can get the job done, and give the group as a whole some confidence that they can get that first goal and hold on to the lead and keep pushing against the Ducks here. Number 2, limit the rush chances against. The Edmonton Oilers continue to be the worst team in the NHL at limiting those rush chances. They are not good at rush chances against. Their team save percentage is awful off the rush as well. The Oilers have to start defending their blue line a lot better. They have to play a little bit more stingy in that neutral zone. Get your sticks in lanes. Force everyone to the outside. Force the puck to be dumped, or force the wingers who are flying in to go behind your net. Right? If you're not doing that, then you're just asking for trouble here. So please start limiting rush chances against. And number 3, more shots from forwards, because the Oilers, they lead the league in point shots. They lead the league in shots from defensemen. They lead the league, I think, in goals and points from defensemen as well, which is great. That's not like a super big issue, but it's also an issue when other teams know that the Oilers are just going to feed the puck back to the blue line, and they're going to take weak wristers. They're going to be looking for tips. So defending teams, all they have to do is just get in the shooting lane, block some shots, and then they're attacking on transition. And the good teams against Edmonton this season, the Vegas Golden Knights, the LA Kings, the good teams in the Western Conference and the good teams in the Eastern Conference as well, they force Edmonton to just go to the blue line and then throw muffins towards the net. I want to see more cycling from the forwards. I want to see more plays where you're coming out from behind the opposing team's net, you're throwing the puck into traffic, and you're driving that crease. I don't want to see as many point shots. We need more shots and goals from the forward group as a whole. For the Anaheim Ducks, your keys to the game. 1, attack with speed. I've already mentioned the rush chances, and Anaheim has a lot of speed in their lineup, and they have made the Oilers pay off the rush all season long. They have made the Oilers pay in the neutral zone, so if Anaheim plays like they have in the first 3 matchups against Edmonton, they're going to have a lot of success here. Number 2, pressure the D. Pressure Edmonton's defense. You have a few guys on the Edmonton defense core right now that are looking a little bit shaky. You have Ty Emberson, who has really regressed from earlier in the season in his defensive game. You have Brett Kulak, who's trying to make up that play from Emberson, who's looking a little bit shaky lately. Nurse and Stetcher have been okay. Wallman and Bouchard have been okay, but they do have their moments. If you put pressure on them, they're going to make mistakes, and you're going to be able to keep the ozone attack going, and you're going to have success. And number 3, attack with the flying V. Now, obviously, that's just more of a joke than anything. We're just referencing the Anaheim Ducks movie, the 1, 2, 3 triple deke, and then they take a slap shot. I don't understand. I'm yapping about the movie now. So, players to watch: Zach Hyman for Edmonton. He has 27 goals on the season. If they want to win hockey games without their best players, they need their best goal scorer other than Leon Draisaitl this season to put the puck in the net. We need a little bit more from Zach Hyman. He's been quiet the last couple of games. Hopefully he can bank one tonight. And the player to watch for Anaheim is going to be Ryan Strome. Strome has played terrific against Edmonton all season long. I debated between Strome or Mason McDavid because those two have been Oilers killers all season long, but we're going to go Ryan Strome. He was a former Oiler, so he can be the player to watch for the Ducks. Now, my score prediction, drum roll, please. Am I going with the Ducks? Am I going with the Oilers? You know what? I'm going to go with the Oilers. Let's say 4-2 Edmonton, not based on any scientific facts or reasoning. I just have a feeling that Edmonton can come out on top here. But if the Anaheim Ducks play like they have all season long against Edmonton, the Oilers are going to have their work cut out for them. So that is today's pregame report. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, smash that like button. And if you're not yet subscribed to the channel and you want daily Oilers content, make sure to subscribe. We have a lot of fun here. The vibes are high. We're excited for the playoffs, despite the fact that the team likely won't have home ice advantage. At this point, I don't care about home ice. I care about the health of this team, the longevity of this team, and hopefully they're able to get a win tonight. Their last game on this road trip, if they can go 3-1 on the road trip, I consider that a massive, massive success. So let's go Oilers. Tell someone that you love them. Have a nap before the game because it is a late start time tonight, 8:30 local, which means it's probably going to be about 8:40 actually when the puck drops. So tell someone that you love them. And as always, fight like a kid, fight like Ben. Let's go Oilers. We'll see you in the postgame.